Hey guys, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. So in today's video, I wanted to talk a little bit about Bunnix, but more specifically, Bunnix in the mobile game. So for those of you who aren't aware, a lot of people have been getting powers recently. We know that Alex will eventually become Bunnix, which, if you haven't seen that episode, what are you doing with your life? But yeah, Bunnix is going to be getting some miraculous powers, is going to be getting the miraculous before too long. Now, we already knew this if you've watched Time Tagger, but you would also know if you've been watching on Netflix that Luca and Max and Kim also got their own miraculous, with Luca getting the snake miraculous, Max getting the horse miraculous, and Kim getting the monkey miraculous. However, also Kagami got the dragon miraculous. Now, those were all of the miraculouses that we were given, besides, of course, the bunny. But what's odd is that on the mobile game, which is kind of important to think about because of the fact that they only ever introduced characters into the mobile game when the characters were going to be playing a major role in the next season. Keep in mind that we did get all of these characters, except for, of course, Bunnix, last season. And since then, we've been seeing multiple times where all three of them, Rena Rouge, Carapace, and Queen Bee, have been playing major parts throughout this season, with obviously Queen Bee having a little bit less than the others, but she still was really important, and all of them were important to the climax of that season, or the finale of that season, with most of these characters most likely going to be important for the finale of this season as well. It leaves not much left. So what exactly am I getting at here? Well, rather than giving these new characters, which, let's be honest, a lot of people would love to be able to play as them, instead we get Bunnix. Bunnix, who is able to travel through time, but not just that, it's older Bunnix. So why exactly is this the case? Well, I believe that the reason that Bunnix was added to the game is because she is going to be playing a major role this upcoming season. Now, I do not believe that she's going to be having a major role during this season, but rather she's going to be having a major role in the next in season 4. Mostly because of the fact that it would make sense for them to actually start using these other miraculous people throughout this season 4, especially considering the fact that in season 4, most likely Ladybug and Cat Noir will have to travel to both China and New York, which means that nobody is going to be protecting Paris, meaning that, of course, they have to leave Paris to the protection of these other people. Specifically, Rena Rouge and Carapace will be taking up most of the role, but it's also possible that someone like, say, Multi-Mouse, or, well, not Multi-Mouse, because Multi-Mouse is Marinette, but perhaps Mylène using the Mouse Miraculous would be, well, important for this season. So I think that we have a pretty good chance of that being the case. So I don't want to say with absolute certainty that, yes, absolutely, Multi-Mouse is going to be really important for this next season, but the idea of her actually taking up the role might be important, and we only know if that would actually happen if, well, we can see that that power can capture an Akuma or an Amok, which unfortunately we won't be able to see until Kwami Buster if we're correct. So yeah, but I don't necessarily think that that is going to be the case with Multi-Mouse. I don't think that Multi-Mouse's power will be the ability to capture Amoks and Akumas like the Ladybug can. but rather I think that its power might not have anything to do with that. So how are they going to defend Paris? Well, they're going to need someone that they can trust. And who better than Ladybug and Cat Noir from the future? Bringing them to the future, to the past, would mean that Hawkmoth might not want to pull anything, because now he knows that there's the older ones and they are more experienced. They can probably take down any of his Akumas with relative ease, meaning that they simply do not have to worry. And then that would mean that Ladybug and Cat Noir can easily go to New York and China without much difficulty, and no real worries about what's going to be happening with Hawkmoth. However, I would like to say that most likely something else might happen, where Alex will be going with them, with, of course, the Bunny Miraculous. It would make some sense, considering the fact that, well, Ladybug and Cat Noir can handle it there, definitely with the help of the other heroes, and they can actually train them pretty well without much difficulty. So, definitely some good opportunities there. So, yeah, I'm not too worried. We'll just have to wait and see exactly what happens in the future, but definitely gonna be some fun times, needless to say. And also, I'm curious if perhaps Ladybug and Cat Noir will also have to be in their civilian forms, or if they're just going to stay in their superhero forms if they do come to Paris in the next season. So, just a few things to think about. Let me know down in the comments any of your theories, and if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and of course ring the notification bell so that you can always see all of these videos. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja, and I will see you guys next time. Banan!